So you're doing the personal development. Fair play to you. You're reading the books, you're listening to the podcasts, you're watching YouTube videos like this to educate yourself, which is incredible. But why isn't your life changing? Why is it no different? You've probably read so many books right now, so many hours of a podcast listened to or YouTube videos listened to, but your life isn't changing. And that's a little bit odd, don't you think? Now, the exact same was the case for me. I was reading, 10 to 15 pages every single day, which would translate to probably 12 full books every single year of personal development. Nearly 4,000 pages of value I was consuming every single year. But my life wasn't getting any better. It wasn't. I was listening to the YouTubes. I was listening to the podcast. I was spending so much time every single day on personal development, but nothing changed. And let me tell you why that is. Because knowledge without implementation is as good as never having the knowledge in the first place. Put it this way. It's like a neurosurgeon, studied for years and years and years, has insane knowledge, but decides, I'm never going to do surgery. I'm never going to save lives. I'm never going to have that impact on people's lives because, I'm just going to have the knowledge and not use it. That is the equivalent of what you're doing right now when you're consuming all that knowledge, but you're not applying it to your life. It's pointless. You may as well not have it. And it's sad because you've invested a lot of time into your books, a lot of time into your podcasts and your YouTube, whatever it may be. But that is wasted effort. It is. And like I said, I used to do the same. I used to be on YouTube, for hours a day watching videos. And guess what would happen? It would go in one ear and out the other. I would never apply it. So I'd literally be watching YouTube videos, hours and hours and hours over the course of the week. For what? Nothing. Wasted time, wasted effort. Same with the book, same with the podcasts. And it's because I just didn't apply any of it. Imagine if you just, instead of reading 12 books a year, you read one book over the course of the whole year, but you actually applied some of the key points. Even if it's 2 or 3 of the key points in that book, it's going to have much more of an impact on reading 12 books a year because you're actually applying the key findings. And even if you applied one of those things, it's going to massively change your life compared to literally reading and not applying it. So you need to make sure you're on the ball with applying the things that you learn because otherwise you're going to stay stuck. It was me for years, staying stuck. Why isn't this working? I'm reading books, I'm doing the podcast, I'm doing the YouTube. Of course it's not going to work. You're not applying what you're learning. And this is why a lot of guys stay stuck. They want to get in amazing shape. Yeah, they might have the knowledge to get in shape. They might know, you need to track your macros, you need to hit your protein, you need to hit your steps, you need to hit your workouts, they need to be structured like this. But are they actually doing it? No. And it's because they're lacking one key ingredient. And that is something that I offer to my clients, that secret key to unlock success. And that is accountability. Accountability, so they have the knowledge from me, and then they've got the systems and the accountability to actually apply that knowledge. And that is when their life changes forever because they've not just got the knowledge anymore, they've got the knowledge and the application, and that's when they become dangerous, and that's when they start to see their life change for the better. Week by week, the body's getting tighter, the body fat's ripping off, the muscles coming on, they're feeling good mentally, energy is up, confidence is up, mental health is up, because now they're actually applying the knowledge. And it's the same in any industry, any goal. You can have as much knowledge as you want, but without applying it, you are going to stay stuck. So if you're sick of putting in the work with your personal development, but it's just not paying off, you need to apply things, okay? You need someone in your corner holding you accountable, holding you to a higher standard, and I am happy to be that man. So if you want me in your corner to guide you through week by week, holding you to a higher standard, making sure you have the knowledge and the application, then just hit that link down below, okay? Inquire about Rebuild. We'll have a little bit of a chat, see if you're a good fit, and this could potentially be life-changing for you.